Aries, welcome to your mid-month October reading. Let's see what message the Spirit has for you for the rest of October. Let's see what message the Spirit has for you for the rest of October. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Aries, Pisces. Alright, so we've got the Knight of Swords, King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, Ten of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and at the bottom you have Temperance. Aries, the message for you that Spirit has, it looks like some of you are making fast movement towards a King of Cups energy, right? And it's looking like it's wish fulfillment, is what I'm really feeling. Again, King of Cups energy doesn't necessarily have to be a person. I know a lot of people or a lot of readers will usually say it is. For the most part, it is, but this could just be something that you have invested a lot of time and like love into. And so a lot of you might be embodying this King of Cups energy, and that's part of your wish fulfillment, right? You're finding emotional fulfillment in person, place, thing. You place that energy somewhere. But for whatever reason, so you see all these two crows here, they're like looking in the same direction. They're looking at a Ten of Swords. So this is because of a Ten of Swords situation. So something came to an end for some of you. This could have been a job. This could have been a love situation, a friendship, just anything, right? Something came to an end. And so I feel like some of you are reflecting back on a situation that allowed you to be in this King of Cups energy, which ultimately led to a fulfilling situation. And this happened pretty quickly. It's like you bounced back from something, and you just kind of went with the flow of things. And so things slowly started to work out. And so a lot of you reflect back on a Ten of Swords situation. And then you slowly started moving, like as quickly as you moved towards like a emotional fulfillment, you took your time and you invested in something that was ultimately your Ten of Pentacles, which could have led to a Queen of Swords, is what I'm seeing here. So ultimately, you got over a situation fairly quickly, started investing in self or something that was emotionally fulfilling after an ending. And then once you got to that point, you slowly started to invest, whether that's money or just a new passionate beginning, right? And again, ultimately, it led to your Ten of Pentacles, which Queen of Swords, some of you might be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or communication for you with said Queen of Swords. Like I see some of you might have made like a slow moving path towards a Queen of Swords, if that makes sense. Or some of you are slowly moving into a Queen of Swords energy, right? So very logical, very cutthroat, very cold, which as fiery as Aries is as cold as they can be, if that makes sense. And so that's what I'm seeing. Others of you, if this hasn't happened, you're contemplating a Ten of Swords situation, and you're slowly going to be giving to a situation that's going to put you in a Ten of Pentacles, which aligns you with your Nine of Cups and your King of Cups. Some of you are a King of Cups and you met a Queen of Swords. Some of you are a Queen of Swords meeting a King of Cups. Put the energy where it fits. But this is all in divine timing, right? And this was after, again, Ten of Swords was probably because of a Seven of Swords situation, lies, betrayals. And either way, it's led you to Queen of Cups, right? So there is, again, there's alignment. That's all I hear is like there's alignment towards what you're doing. So for those of you that are contemplating an ending, just know that you're going to bounce back a lot quicker than you think. and you're going to end up being particular about what your wish fulfillment is, and so therefore you're going to slowly invest, and it's going to be the right investment. And that's what I'm seeing. So obviously this is a love situation. So let's see, are there any messages, finance messages, are there any money messages for the sign of Aries? Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus. Do it again. Yeah, I guess love's got to be on the brain for you, Aries. I don't know what to tell you. You've got a King of Cups again, the Four of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and again, confirmation, Queen of Swords, and again, Nine of Cups, Page of Wands at the bottom, Ace of Wands behind that. So again, some of you are embodying a King of Cups energy, and there are 2, 3. Some of you might be dealing with multiple people at this point in time, because here's the King of Cups, right? And he's looking at the Four of Wands, but then it's like you have options, because then you're also looking at a Knight of Cups, and you're looking at a Knight of Swords, and then there's a Queen of Swords. So for some of you, again, you're really looking at your options, but it's almost like, I mean, I don't know if it's possible, but it's almost like you finally have people in your energy that are all wish fulfillment. They all embody something that you want from them. And for some of you, I don't know, I just hear like, why can't all of this be in one of you, right? So it's like, you have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, King of Cups. So it's like, you're embarking on a brand new beginning, and it's a passionate one at that, but it puts you in your head because, again, like, look, and then you have the King of Swords, right, at the bottom of that. So it's like, you are finding alignment with several people, possibly places and things, where you're kind of like, you're not used to all your options being good, right? So it's like, maybe you've been in a point of your life where all of your decisions were you having to sacrifice something, right? So for everything that you chose, you lost something. But it's like, it's kind of the same thing here, but it's like, all your decisions are good. Like, no matter what you decide, like, it's going to be a good outcome. The problem is that so it's like, the Knight of Cups doesn't have the the Knight of Swords energy, right? The Knight of Swords doesn't have the Queen of Swords energy. But no matter what, it is wish fulfillment. So some of you are having issues with kind of deciding. It's kind of like you're going from having to decide between people that, it's kind of like think about like the menu, right? Like at the Cheesecake Factory. It's like you have all these choices of dessert, right? They're all going to be good no matter what you pick. And so I think that a lot of you are in your head right now because you are trying to pick. It's like you want to pick one person or you want to pick one situation, but you're kind of like, well, if I pick that, like, what if I lose out on this? And so it's like you're in your head about a decision pertaining to love. All I'm seeing here is love. And so, again, I mean, yeah, you have the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. I don't know why I saw Page of Pentacles, but I did not. So ultimately, you guys got a decision to make for the rest of this month, which I don't see it being for the remainder of the month. I kind of see it lingering past the month of October. And so whatever you decide, it's going to be good. But like, you guys are really focused on your stability right now, whatever this is to you, right? And so, again, I feel like if you're dating several people, you're finding that you have more alignment and more things in common with these people than you have in the past with anybody else. And that just comes from, again, King of Cups. I feel like you're embodying more of that self-love. Like you've poured more into your cup, and so you have more awareness as to what you want. Like, you're just tired of just any old thing, any old person. And so I'm really seeing you really just being in your head, because you're like, man, like, all my choices are good. You know, so that can be a little overbearing for for some people. But no matter what, I see it working out in your favor. Whatever you decide in the end. Alright, what are the messages do you have for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? So card, yep, there it is. Okay. What are the messages do you have for the sign of Aries? Alright, I'll take them all. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So we got the Two of Pentacles again. You guys are really in your head. Six of Swords. I think that's better. Yeah, there we go. Six of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Sorry, Queen of Wands. Two of Wands. Five of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Nine of Swords. And lastly, you have Justice. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the World. I don't know if you can see that. Again, you guys are in your head about moving towards a Queen of Wands right now. Earlier it was the Queen of Swords, now it's a Queen of Wands. So again, you guys have options this month. And if these options aren't here yet, they're on their way. So for some of you, you might be in your head about whether or not you want to date people, or if love is even what you want to explore at this point in time. And so a lot of you are in your head about that. But again, some of you might have met a Queen of Wands, right? And with the Two of Wands, you're kind of at a standstill. And I feel like with this Five of Wands, you're not even fighting other people. Like this is the conflict in your head, right? And again, Ten of Pentacles, right? That's exactly what you got in the beginning. It's like no matter what you invest in, it's going to be the Ten of Pentacles. And even though, you know, you have this Page of Cups energy, it's like you want to start slow. You want to just move slowly, kind of like the Knight of Cups, right? You want to move slowly towards these options, and it's putting you guys in your head. But I feel like this is kind of like a karmic justice for you guys, or this is just karma, because again, you have the Justice in the World, right? And so for some of you, I mean, this could be karma. Like maybe you moved away from a Queen of Wands energy, and it kind of put you at a standstill. You're at the Two of Wands, right? You're trying to figure out, am I making the right decision by moving forward? But yet you're still holding on to this energy. And so the Five of Wands, again, it's still, I see it, it's in your head. I feel like you're kind of fighting yourself on what to do. And because you're fighting yourself, you haven't quite reached your Ten of Pentacles. Or again, maybe you're in your head because you're like, man, I just lost the Ten of Pentacles. So put the energy where it fits. But either way, I see you guys being in your head and stuck about a decision that you have to make in love. And so for some of you, again, this energy kind of lingers into the following months. I hear until January, something along those lines. Like some of you guys might just make a decision for the new year and stick with that person and see what happens. But either way, I see you making a decision come the new year. Are there any money messages for the sign of Aries? Okay, my deck is like everywhere. So again, some of you guys, like, you're scatterbrained, right? So my cards are kind of like, they normally face one direction. Right now they're in all kinds of directions. So you guys are really in your head about these decisions. Again, I feel like Aries focuses a lot on their finances, and you guys focus a lot on, yeah, your card just came out. And you know, you focus more on the tangible, I guess you can say. Would probably be the best way to put that. But for whatever reason, that's why you guys are a little off kilter, because you're being not, I don't know why I want to say forced, but you are being, I guess, guided to focus on love for whatever reason. All right, hopefully, you know what, this wanted to come out, so we're gonna do with that. Okay, cool. So you have the Queen of Cups again. the 10 of Cups this time. Your card, the Emperor. You have the Devil. The Two of Swords. King of Cups again. The Hermit. And then the Ace of Pentacles. At the bottom, you have the Five of Swords. Again, this Queen of Cups energy. Some of you might be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And you're trying to figure out what the best... Like, I see a lot of you being stoic. I feel like you guys have somebody in mind. But for whatever reason, that person may not be part of your options. So I see a lot of you really thinking and possibly obsessing, right, with the Devil card. Possibly obsessing and definitely being in your head about this person, because I feel like you guys are the perfect match. King of Cups to the Queen of Cups, right? And so you're in your head about it. So a lot of you have been in hermit mode, possibly manifesting this person. For some of you, you could get this person. Like, the Ace of Pentacles doesn't necessarily have to be like a money blessing. It's just a blessing of value, right? Because Pentacles talk about value. It's money. So for that, I feel like because you value this person, because you valued yourself, I feel like some of you could be getting wish fulfillment and a blessing in the form of a person. And even though you've got all these options that are in your energy that are really good, some of you are focused and fixated on an energy that isn't there. And for some of you, I sense ego. So it's kind of like some of you are like, look at all these good options, they want me, but yet this Queen of Cups, this King of Cups, like, they're missing out, right? And it's like some of you, that's where your toxicity comes in, right? Because you had the Emperor to the Devil to the Two of Swords. So again, some of you are still fixated on a person that you feel didn't value you. And so now that you're being aligned with people that possibly see your value, you're just like in your head about it being toxic, where you're just wondering why that person doesn't want you. But again, like, Spirit wouldn't place better options in front of you if your best option was the person you're thinking of or the situation you're thinking of, right? Because if it was the best, then there would be nothing else that's coming your way. There would be nothing else that's sent to you. It would just be that situation, that person. So some of you need to get rid of your ego, because at the end of the day, you're missing out on a blessing trying to figure out why something didn't work out in the past. So a lot of you need to have an ego death before you actually can embark on this new journey with one of the options that I saw from earlier. All right, let's get some oracle cards and send you on the way. What oracle messages do you have for the sign of Aries for the rest of October? What messages do you have for Aries for the rest of October? Okay. You've got help me, animal, dance, and at the bottom, illness. Some of you, just right off the bat, some of you, your pets might be sick. Because like you have a dog here, illness, you've got help me, and then you've got animal. Animals can't speak, right? So at the end of the day, I feel like there might be some signs of your animal not feeling too well. And some of you might be ignoring it. And so you might want to consider going to the vet. Oh, you also had another card that turned. I'm not going to take it. Anyways, for others of you, if some of you are contemplating becoming veterinarians, or you're in school for something along those lines having to do with like health, right? Because you have illness and animal. Some of you, I see you kind of struggling with whatever is entailing this. So maybe some of you have finals, or you have exams, or I don't know, you might be struggling in this course. But I feel like once you get past that hurdle, it's going to be easy. Like, you're just going to be dancing through it. So some of you might be facing some kind of hurdle if you are in school for some kind of veterinarian position, or if you're in medical school, just something having to do with health. Others of you, you need to, maybe you're dancers, so maybe not just dancing, right? But some of you might be obsessed with your health right now. So maybe you're like going to the gym every day and you're going twice a day, and you're not taking a break. I'm seeing you guys being forced to take a break. So again, you could be obsessing over your image, like your physical appearance, to the point where you're kind of negating the fact that you need to rest. Some of you are doing this because you're trying to distract yourself. Others of you are just doing this because, holidays are coming up and you want to look good. And so again, part of health and fitness is also resting, right? Your nervous system needs to rest. Otherwise, when that doesn't work, you don't either. And so that's just something to keep in mind. So those of you that are overworking yourself in a physical situation, it could also be a work situation. If you're overworking yourself and you're exhausted, Spirit's asking you to prioritize your health in the sense of rest. One day off's not going to hurt you. But yeah, those are the messages that I have for you. If they resonate, please feel free to come back to the next one. Bye.